Francis Gordon Harrison is na-become daw siya sa kanang new governor as the Philippines. So, General of the Philippines who was liberal-minded and the aspiration of the Filipinos for independence become not a distant possibility. Ano yung narula Harrison? Harrison Filipinos policy was manifested when he appointed 5 Filipinos to the commission. Those Filipinos had control of the commission. 5 Filipinos and 4 Americans. He verifies the civil service by appointing more Filipinos against the protest of the American index. So kini yang gipang buhat is kanang og kini na mga tao na yang kanang kuan kanang yang gipang kuan services kanang bitong kanang say kadtong mag-against sila sa mga kanang Americans kung sa mga desisyon nila kuan sila sa mga American. In 1916, the Jones Law was passed. The light for independence was shining brighter for the Filipinos. So, pagkumantawan niya kuan sa kanang Filipinos kaya against man sila sa American. So, pag-abot sa 1916, the Jones Law was passed. The light for independence was shining brighter for the Filipinos. So, mas ni kuan daw ang kanang mga tao dito sa Philippines. Mas ni brighter for the Filipinos daw shining daw ang ilang kaso. The law states in its preamble that independence would be granted to the Filipinos as soon as possible. Government could be established in the Philippines. So, the Jones Law had a Bill of Rights safeguarding the rights and liberties of the Filipinos. So, ano yung nabuhat na Bill of Rights safeguarding the rights and liberties of the people. It is sa kanang kuan Philippines. The Philippines was represented in the Congress of the United States by 2 Filipino president commissioners who would take part in the debates but had no right to vote the new legislature as specified in the Jones Law was inaugurated on October 26, 1916. Quezon was Senate President and Australia Speaker of the House of Representatives. The nationalistic dominating votes Francis the Filipinos showed their loyalty to the United States and Governor General Harrison expressed his admiration of them. We stated no other territory has been more loyal to the United States. So kung ano na yun daw kanang pag kumanan is kanang si John Laws kanang nagkaanan siya sa mga kanang rights dili sa Philippines. So the new legislature as specified in the John Laws was inaugurated on October 26, 1916. So nagkaan daw sila kanang itong been more loyal to the United States than the Philippines. So kanang mahitabo diri is kanang naging loyal bitaw sila sa kanang United States than the Philippines. So mga piling nakuha ni General Leonard Wood sa kanang Philippines. So under Wood's administration, the cabinet crisis of 1923 happened because of his anti-Filipino policy. So nahitabo na po ng anti-Filipino policy sa 1953 tungkol kay General Leonard Wood. So after the First World War, the US sent the Wood for this mission to the Philippines. So, after the First World War daw, ang US daw is na sila ipadala sa Philippines. No, a new US President Warren G. Harding. So, morning siya. Si President Warren G. Harding, a Republican, had been elected and he wanted to know the condition in this US territory in Asia. So, ang gusto ni regarding sa Philippines is magkuhan siya ka ng kung panibitang unsay ka ng dapat libawan sa US territory in Asia. So, the commission under the archipelago went back to the United States and submitted its reports to the President RP. Wood was succeeded by the three governor-generals who held office briefly, namely Henry Stimson, Dwight Davis, and Theodore Roosevelt. They restored the good relationship of the Filipinos with the Americans. So, tungod nila is nabalik nila kanang relationship na mas maoki sila tuha sa kanang Filipinos ug American. Tungod nila, okay, tungod ni Henry Stone, Dwight Davis, and Theodore Roosevelt. Even during the term of Wood as a Governor-General, the mission for Philippines independence continue of this mission. The ninth mission of the Osroes and mission coined after Sergio Osmeña and Manuel Roxas proved to be most successful. At the time, there were numerous independent bills submitted to Congress. The relation between the camp of Quezon and Osmeña, Torres and the nationalistic, was split into two opposing factions, the Unipersonalistas under the Osmeña wing and the Collectivistas under the Quezon wing. Basta lang nag-story na sila. The HHC Act was rejected by the Quezon Control and the Philippines Legislature on October 17, 1933. Quezon left for the U.S. and a Gulf mission aim of creating a better independence act. And October 1793, so Quezon daw is ni ato sa kanang kuan ato US kay para sa yang mission na masecure ang kuan gamit ang better independence dili sa kanang Philippines. So Quezon charmed the US Congress and won it to his sides and new law the Tidings McDowell law sponsored by Senator Mel T. Tidings and Representative John McDowell was passed and signed by President Franklin D. Roosevelt. It was almost the same as the HHC Act, except for the change of lethal elimination of military reservation provision and the modification of certain provision. It was definitely a rise by copy of the HHC Act. When Quezon returned to the Philippines, he had the Tidings McDowell Act accepted by the Philippines legislature. So, about daw ni Quezon sa Philippines is kung ano daw niya ang kanabitang na-accept na daw sa kanang Philippines ang legislature. So in the general election of June 5, 1934, the Ross laws Quezon become more popular. So naging na-become popular daw si Quezon kay tungod sa iyang nabuhat sa Philippines. So although Osmeña and Roxas were re-elected, they were replaced as President Floating Core of the Senate and Speaker of the House respectively.
Then